Hi, I'm David Abrahams and welcome to the Weekly News 5 at 5, June 3, 2022. And things are changing both around the country and here on the Central Coast. Some rocky roads, we may say, but more of that afterwards. This week is Reconciliation Week and Coast Shelter kicked off the proceedings on Thursday with an impromptu gathering on the waterfront park in Gosford.
As you can see today with the performances, it's such a culture that's so interesting that we should all be so proud of.
And more attention from the state government is Wendy Tuckerman, the local government minister, came up to the Central Coast accompanied by Adam Crouch, Parliamentary Secretary for the region, and Administrator Rick Hart, to announce an update on the forthcoming council elections. No, they won't be held this year. They won't be held next year. They'll be held in 2024.
Those elections will be conducted on the 14th of September 2024. That decision has been made in light of the inquiry, the recommendations and the information set in the inquiry. Of course, I have also consulted with the Administrator in regards to where the organisation stands at this current time, and I feel that we are best placed to ensure that those elections are conducted in 2 years' time.
In federal government news this week, local MP for Dobell, Emma McBride, was sworn in at Yarralumba by the Governor-General in the Ministry for Albanese Government. Now, this is the first time a female Member of Parliament on the Central Coast has become a minister.
It's so humbling to be able to have the chance to contribute to an incoming Labor government and to be able to continue in areas that I have a real passion for, mental health, and now also the opportunity to work in rural and regional health. So it's an exciting opportunity to be able to contribute to the new government and for our community.
And back to state government, the HSU, that's the Health Services Union, has started to lobby local MPs, state MPs, because of management suggestions that would cut to radio imaging. We went along and witnessed them lobbying local MP Liesl Tesh.
So a couple of weeks ago we were handed a restructure proposal by the local health district for medical imaging across both Gosford and Wyong. Included in that was a proposal to delete 4.5 FTE and also overhaul rosters. Now we're quite concerned about what the impacts of losing 4.5 FTE will have on the local community.
But back to the theme of the day, potholes. Potholes are springing up all over the Central Coast. We decided to go undercover to find out from the man who's responsible for filling those potholes across the coast, Boris Bolgoff. We popped out to Erina Depot to have a chat with him.
Well, just in this financial year, we've actually repaired over 71,000 potholes.
71,000.
That's right. So we've got around 2,200 kilometres of road. So it's obviously an expansive network. And we have got about 8,000 potholes still in the backlog at the moment. But we're trying to go through in a systematic approach to have that backlog of 8,000 potholes to pre-storm levels. And that's around 2,000 potholes at any one time we're carrying, which is, you could say, one pothole every kilometre, roughly.
In sport, that is in administration, Chairman in waiting for the Central Coast Mariners, Richard Peel, talked exclusively to CCN about his intentions. One thing in particular you'll find interesting is the Mariners are due to stay on the Central Coast.
I believe the Central Coast Mariners belongs on the Central Coast. I've seen it on social media, how long before he moves the club to Canberra. That's not happening while I'm here. I have no intention of doing that.
And in sport news proper, Kai Rolls, the Central Coast Mariner, debuted in the Socceroos friendly game against Jordan in Qatar, a build-up to the do-or-die game next week against the United Arab Emirates. Now, a win next week will give the gateway for the Socceroos to go on and play the Intercontinental Playoff against Peru. And back to literature, The Words on the Waves, the Central Coast's own Writers' Festival kicks off. Last night, Omar Musa, a poet, author and hip-hop artist whose latest book is a lush personal collection of poetry, talked, together with Sydney woman Edna Gunyan, whose debut essay collection explores classes, races and the diaspora, and the Central Coast's own Luke Carman, once named by the Sydney Morning Herald as the best young novelist of the year. They all spoke last night, and more is happening down on the peninsula this weekend. Get along and have a fun time.